How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Vault Hunters. As always, I am Dor, and today we are going to be running a super lucky crystal. So I went ahead and crafted this thing together. It's a little too big to see everything that's on it. Let me change my UI scale and see if we can see everything. All right, that's much better. So these are all of the modifiers we have on there. We have all three of the luck modifiers, super lucky, luckier, and lucky. And we also have all three of the gilded chest modifiers, which is treasure, hoard, and gilded. We should also have an extra 5 minutes in the vault to loot. And we also have silent and personal space. So it cancels out crowded, and we should be kind of okay with mob spawns. It shouldn't be too bad. They are going to be doing an extra 50% more damage, which is a little risky, but we do have Phoenix, so I'm thinking this is going to be fine. I'm also going to throw these 5 runes on there, and for the people that are unaware of what the viewer room is, it should be the Simon Says room. So we're going to have 125 guaranteed gilded from that little mini game, as long as we come across all 5 of these rooms. And we're also going to have a ton of gilded all over the vault, so we should have an absurd amount of loot by the time we are done running this. I'm also going to be running our looting gear, or our rarity gear, I guess it's called. One minor thing about that is, I got to change my UA scale back, but one thing about that is the fact that we only have 24 armor defense. So if we do have a whole lot of mob spawning, we may have to take this armor off and use a defense armor instead. I'll take the other set with me just in case. But yeah, we are going to be running this, and hopefully it pays out very, very well. All right. Ooh, nice. It turned it into a scavenger vault as well, and that is very, very easy to do. I am getting some weird lag there. That went away. Okay, cool. I'm going to have to get the chest stuff done with so that we don't have to deal with that. And we immediately got one of these rooms. I really hope I didn't get that wrong, and this isn't the viewer room. That would be really bad if that's the case, because I don't really like this room. So we have about 8 minutes left in this vault, and I've yet to see my first Simon Says room, so I'm not sure if I did this correctly. Also, I think I may have messed up by putting it on this crystal because, I mean, there's so many gilded already. It was probably a bit of a waste to do that. But yeah, I've yet to see it. I've come across 2 of those paint drop rooms that we saw in the beginning of the vault, and I've also come across just a ton of village rooms. I've stopped checking them. I did one portal so far, and I've just stopped checking them altogether here. Okay, so we didn't come across those rooms at all. We also had luck, I believe, 8. I'm not quite sure what that Roman numeral is, but yeah, we got that. We also went through one of our meat syringes, so I had to pull the other one out of my bag. But yeah, the loot should be very, very nice here. All right, well, let's see what we got from that run. We got 94 vault diamonds. Holy cow. Okay. We needed 16, was it? 16 stars. We have 1 core already, which is 15 stars. Maybe we have enough diamonds. I'm not going to do the quick math there, but we have a whole lot of diamonds now. We have 342 star essence, a whole ton of the apples that are not going to be used anytime soon, a whole bunch of relic boosters. That's lovely. Some more statues. We got 39 black opal as well. That is really, really good. I do think it was a bit of a waste on my end to actually put those rooms on this crystal. That was pretty stupid of me, but nonetheless, we got a ton of loot, so I feel like that kind of makes up for it. I don't think we got any runes from this run. Maybe we did. I don't know. We did not. We did not get any runes. Is this like the catalyst fragments? They don't generate in custom crystals? Is that what happened there? Maybe? I'm not too sure. Let's see what else we got. No compressed blocks. Okay, we didn't really aim for any of that, so I'm not too worried about that. And last up here, we got 27 echo gems. Holy cow. That's a pretty good run, I'd say. Holy smokes. Okay, so that goes there. Let me change the filters and stuff back as well. Let me see how many knowledge stars we can actually put together. I don't think we have 16 stars worth. So off of that run, we had 10 diamond blocks worth of vault diamonds. We also have another 23 in the system, so let's do this. That's another 3 blocks. So that puts us at 14 stars right now. So we could pick up one of the mods right now, actually, and then run another vault and pick up the other one, hopefully off of that run. So let me just double check and make sure I'm not forgetting this. We're going to get vault power-ups first, and then it should bump up the vault blacksmith to 9. And after a couple more runs here, we should have enough diamonds to do that. So let me go back to the loot drive and grab my star essence and my Larimar, and we should have enough of this stuff. Oops. I didn't want to do that, but we got a Vault Bronze guy. We should have enough of this stuff to craft up these stars here that we need, and yeah, we should be good for this next run here. All right, so let's grab this, and then this does bump it up to 9, right? It does indeed. Okay, so we are 2 stars short, so we need 18 diamonds. I can't do math. We need 18 more Vault Diamonds, and then we are squared away on the Vault Blacksmith thing as well today. Hopefully that works out. Also, before we do run the next vault, I do want to craft a couple of those apples, so I want to craft up the Power Apple, which is this guy, as well as the Speed Apple. I forget what it was called. I unlisted them already on accident. That was stupid. This guy right here, the Sweet Apple. Okay, I don't think I'm going to use any of the other ones, Resistance and Parry and all that. Those might be important to actually use. Oh, you know what we can use now is the timer fruits. These are what we want to go with. So we have one that adds 30 seconds, we have one that adds 60 seconds, and one that adds 5 minutes. There should also be another one that looks like a kiwi. Where's that thing at? I know I have some in our system. Can we craft those? Oh, it's right there. I'm blind. Okay, so it adds 5 seconds. We cannot craft that one. All right, so how bad are these recipes? That is something I don't want to do. I don't want to burn a relic to get a 30-second add-on. That seems horrible. We can't craft this one, apparently. Oh, nope. Nope. Hey. Yeah, we can't craft that one, and we can't craft that one. Oh. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. Okay. Not ideal. Not ideal. That's definitely not happening right now. I don't even have all my statues put together, let alone duplicates of... Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. Hold on just a second. We can do it with the miner set. We have 2 of those. We have 1 of those. So we could get 3 of the 30-second add-ons actually right now. So let's do that. I suppose that's fine because we can't use these for anything else. So all it says to do is plop it into a furnace, and that should give us the bitter lemons. It is indeed. Okay. How do you get these ones then? Is it just finding them in altars and stuff now? Or maybe boss crates and stuff? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, it doesn't let me do anything with that. Okay, so we at least have a minute and a half of extra time with that, as well as I think we have like 32 or a stack or something stupid of those kiwi fruits. We currently have 47 of those, and those add 5 seconds with no negatives to it. So this one, we lose 3 hearts. I don't know if that's permanent in the vault run or if we can generate those back. I'm not sure on that. But these ones don't do anything and they add 5 seconds. So I'm going to have those in my backpack because dying to time seems to be a very common occurrence here lately for some reason for me. But anyways, let me go ahead and put together some apples because we're just going to run probably a bare bones afterlife crystal next because I don't have any good crystals put together other than the one we just ran. So let me get a couple of these. I'm going to do 6. We can only eat one of those, right? As long as I don't accidentally button mash, especially with the gluttony charm, we should be good per 1 boss fight, right? Hopefully, and maybe I just keep 1 in my inventory so that I don't accidentally eat more than 1. That would be ideal. And why did that go? Okay, never mind. I can craft those. These are the speed apples, right? Yeah. So we're gonna want a bunch of those because we can at least use these during the run, right? They're not going to be limited to only a boss fight. And we're short on that because I don't have that in the system. It's all in a barrel on the backside here. So let me go dump a bunch of this into the system and craft up a bunch of these speed apples, and we are good to go. So I totally forgot that we actually had this other crystal in our box already from last episode or 2 episodes ago. I haven't ran it yet, but it only has 1 gilded on it, and it has safe zone as well. So it should be a fairly decent loot run. We also have endless on it, so we have an extra 10 minutes. So what I'm going to do is throw the other rune that we have, which is a dig site, and hopefully we come across that room because we're going to have the time to loot it fully. And hopefully we also come across some other good rooms and we get the 18 diamonds that we need. That's all we need from this run. And it's also another scavenger vault. So we have 3 items we need to get from chests, and the rest of that is from mobs. So that is doable because we don't have personal space in silent. So we may actually complete this thing. I'm going to see. I'm not going to prioritize it, but if we get it done, we get it done. So I found the dig room, but I actually don't want to hit it yet because we still have the chest-related items that are going to be showing up in the loot pool for the chest. So I want to try and finish those before I actually loot that thing. And I'm going backwards on accident. Let me go this way and try and get the last remaining things. I think I have the books done. Nope, we need one more book. And we need a couple more of the pearls as well as the empty jars, and then that's done. So hopefully we have enough time to actually hit that dig room, or maybe we come across another one as we're running through here. That would be kind of cool too. All right, well, we have 23 minutes to loot as much of this as we can. So hopefully we can take full advantage of it. I got all the chest looting done, so everything that we're getting is just normal loot. We're not having to deal with the scavenger stuff. And we should be pretty darn good right now. I think this might be the small version of a dig room because it took me like 2 minutes to clear out the entire area to loot it. So it's going to be good nonetheless. Hopefully I have all my chest rarity armor on. So hopefully that's going to result in a good amount of diamonds coming out of this as well here. One of the nice things about having the Eternal is he's killing everything. And he's basically just about completed our scavenger thing for us. I have all of this stuff except one spider fang in my inventory. So as long as we have another spider or something spawn and he kills it, then we should have all of the stuff done. Oh, we also got the Ancient. That's Mookie. So our second highest damage Eternal guy spawned in. That's pretty good. And that's also the end of this dig room, so we can continue looting. I'm going to try and run back to the room that I was just in because I did have to backtrack like 8 rooms to get back to this one. So we got the last fang that we needed, and now I have 16, just about 17 minutes to just run around and loot, and then we can complete the vault. So it doesn't matter how far away we are from the exit, as long as we have an in-chest near us, we can run the clock down as low as we would like. All right, sweet. We found a secondary dig room. This should be a little bit bigger. That would be great if it is. I'm not quite sure. It's looking like it's going to be the same size as the last one we just found. Yeah, okay. Well, we're going to have a bunch of chests nonetheless, so let me get to looting. All right, well, let's go ahead and turn this in. We had a great run. Hopefully we got the 18 diamonds that we needed. That would be ideal here. But we also got a scavenger box, so hopefully it has something good in there as well. Let's see if we got it done. We got exactly 18 diamonds. Wow. Okay. Well, it would have been nice to get a little bit more, but I'll take the 18 so we can pick up Vault Blacksmith as well today. Let's see what we got in our scavenger box here. We got some armor. We got a couple of the relic thingies. And is that pretty much it? These things, oh, those are those useless ones that I don't really use anymore. We got a couple more, or one more of the Kiwi things. Cool, cool. Okay. So nothing too crazy in the scavenger box there. All right, nice. Now that we have that, we can do our own vault gear as well as make repair cores now, finally. That's amazing. So I can actually run vault gear and fix it myself and not have to rely on hoping to find a freaking repair core in a random altar or something like that. That is pretty nice. Let's see if by chance with these two things we get one of the pieces we need. That's a duplicate. That's a duplicate too. Dang it. Well, that allows us to make one more of the lemons. Let's go ahead and take all of the stuff that we can roll real quick. I'm going to take all of this out as well and roll all of those. We also have 40 trader cores to go through and see if we have anything worthwhile. I'm going to dump all the armor into chests and roll everything like I've been doing, and I'll show you if we get anything good from those. But let me very quickly go through all of the relic boosters. Maybe we get another thingy for our stuff. That would be ideal. Well, there's a couple things that I've not seen, but I guess we've already done because that's the warrior set, right? Yeah, that one's already completed. So there's another lemon for our thing. That's one that we have. That's one that we have. We have a dragon set again. So that's another lemon. We got 3 more lemons worth of relics. That's the miner set. That's another lemon, and duplicates, and duplicates. Okay, well, dang it. We still need 2 more relics to finish off the set here, but it is what it is. And let's see what we get from the mod boxes. We got another flux cable thing, another dank, and a rune of winter. Okay, cool. Cool. We're not going to use it for anything, but that's cool nonetheless. Let me take all of the dudes out and see if we got anything worthwhile. So out of this first group of stuff, I kept a couple of the choice flasks, a burger, and a skill essence thing. The rest of this is going to get turned into another eternal, hopefully here. So let me just dump all that in there. Echo gem, vault axe, and yeah. Okay, so we'll probably keep the echo gem. The enchanted book, I don't really care, to be honest with you. So let's just dump that in there. Let me grab this one and wait until this is done processing, and we can open up all the Pandora's boxes. All right, I got 37 Pandora's boxes. Let's see what we get out of this. We got a pog. We got some armor pieces, some more arrows. We got another mod box. Lovely. Whole bunch of armor. We got a flask of regret or something, right? It is a regret for tank. We don't have tank right now, so that's not really that useful to us, but we can use it to remove something else if we want to. We also got resistance apples, so that's cool. Let me see what we get from the mod box. Another backpack. All right. So I do have another super lucky, luckier, and lucky crystal put together, but it doesn't have any of the gilded stuff on it. And we're also losing 7.5 minutes so far on this crystal, so I'm not going to run that for a little while, I think, because I want to get some more time added back on there. I need to find the 3 time modifiers would be ideal, as well as maybe 1 or 2 of the gilded things. I doubt I'm going to get treasure put on this again, but if I can, cool. If not, it is what it is. I also have a copious and super unlucky crystal, which I want to add more of the ore modifiers before I end up running that one. We have another copious with a fast and slowed, so that's another one I want to add more to before we run it. We still have the safe zone poisonous, which I guess we could just run and loot normally. It's not going to be super great, but we also have a treasure and faster crystal put together. All of these ones I've already put through the system, and none of them really look too interesting to run, so I'm going to just probably afterlife these because I don't have very many more catalyst fragments to make new ones, so I don't think it's really worth doing that again, trying to cycle everything through and see what we can get. But anyways, let's see what we got on armor. So we have a couple pieces. We have a chest piece that does 8 and 1.1, which is on par to our current chest piece. Also, by the way, this whole set of armor is not the same set that we had on last episode, I don't think, because somebody, I think it was Dev Dogra, told me that even though the armor is higher, or the tier of it is a tier 1, if the armor is higher, then it's still worth wearing that over tier 2 armor that's less armor rated. So I took the armor off of, I think, Skalda or Mookie. I forget who I took it from, but I swapped out the armor for theirs because they had better armor than what I was wearing. So I'm gonna very quickly Wu-Tax up all of the armor, or the chest pieces that I got. We also got an Omega pair of pants, which I'm not gonna bother with. We have an Omega sword, which I'm not going to bother with, as well as another Omega sword, which again, I'm not gonna bother with. We also have an Omega Idana idol, which I'm going to try and banish. If we can, then I will Wu-Tax it. If I can't, then it breaks and we don't have it anymore. So fingers crossed. And we got it again. Okay, sweet. That's amazing. And let's see what we roll. We have attack damage and durability right now. 6 points into it. We got Weakening Cloud, Withering Cloud, Strength 1, Poison Immunity, 4% parry, and 5% cooldown reduction. That's not the best thing. I would have preferred Poison and Wither Immunity, honestly, instead of the Withering Cloud stuff. I don't think that really affects us too much. All right, on the chest pieces, let's see what we got. We got reach, cooldown, and health. Not great. We got armor toughness, parry, resistance, and fire resistance. Not great on that one either. The 3 that are going into this one, we got another level of thorns, or not another level. We got thorns in general. We got parry and soulbound. Soulbound's kind of stinky. So this one only has armor on it, and we got thorns, chance and damage, as well as parry and resistance. We might actually swap on over to that chest piece because it at least has the chance of triggering it. I don't know if it'll actually trigger it since we don't have that perk, but if it does, then cool. We have some sort of damage output going back toward these skeletons that are always just lighting us up. So I'm gonna stick some of the armor on our dudes over there so that they're a little more armored up, and we should be good. We also had 2 more Pandora's boxes that were in our storage there. I forgot about. We got boots from that. Let's see if it's anything worthwhile. Most likely not. And of course, they're not anything too good. So let's dump them into the chest. I also have 4 Omega statues that I turned in, or that I made from all of these statues that I've just been piling up again. I haven't been keeping up with the turning of them into Omega statues. And the only thing that this guy makes that pops up on the table is gravel, unfortunately. The next statue only makes netherrack and white wool that show up on the table. Everything else doesn't. I'm going to go with the wool as well there. And let's see what the next one is. We got endstone, netherrack, dirt again. We're going to do endstone. And last up here, let's see. We got alabaster, and that's it. This one pops up on the table at least. Everything else didn't. So now we have a smooth stone generating statue. That's nice. All right, well, that is going to be it for today's episode. So I hope you enjoyed as always, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.